Namaskar, an Indian greeting for hello and swagatam. Welcome to your mats. My name is Kajal and it's an honor to be your guide. Everyone starts somewhere. Maybe you are a beginner and brand new to yoga or are looking for a way to ease back into your practice. Then this video is for you. This sequence is also great for anyone that is feeling anxious, tired, or physically, emotionally drained. Know that with each time you get on that mat, the practice will get easier. Your postures will get deeper and the tension will melt away. We will start in a comfortable seating position. You are welcome to take any seated position you like. You're also welcome to grab some pillows and make this a comfortable position by putting pillows underneath your hips or pillows underneath your knees. Wherever you are, try to relax through this pose. Perhaps close your eyes or soft gaze and just take a few moments here. If you like, join me for 3 rounds of cleansing breaths. Taking a deep breath, inhale, expand into your belly. Open mouth, exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. Deep breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Just once more. Deepest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. And loud, open mouth, sigh it out. And seal your lips and just take a few more moments here. Very slowly flicker your eyes open, perhaps a smile on your face. Bringing your right hand onto the mat, draw your left arm up and over to enjoy a side stretch on the left side of your body. You can gaze to the front or gaze towards the ceiling if your neck allows it. Inhale, rise back up, switch sides. Exhale. One more round each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time inhale, rise up. Draw your left hand outside your right knee. Right hand behind you and gaze to the back to find a gentle twist. Pausing here, one more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's switch it up. Right hand outside your left knee, left hand behind you. Take a deep breath. Inhale. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And now slowly back to center. Interlace your hands behind your head and gaze up. So you're creating an extension into your spine. Exhale. Pull your chin towards you and draw your elbows towards each other. Few more rounds here. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, pull your chin towards you, elbows towards each other. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. This time come to neutral, and now bring the tips of your fingers onto your shoulders and take some big wide movements with your elbows. Drawing your elbows out and in. One more round. And then reverse the direction. One last round. And back to neutral. Now hands onto your thighs. Pull your chin towards the chest to enjoy a stretch in the back of your neck. Chin back to center and drop your left ear towards the left shoulder to enjoy a neck stretch on the right side. Chin back to neutral, and then release your right ear towards your right shoulder, enjoying a neck stretch on the left side. Away from you. You can stay right here, or maybe draw your forearms towards the earth and relax. Take your time. Very slowly rise up. We will now transition into a table shape, bringing your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Make sure you're spreading your fingers wide and tuck your toes for additional stretch. And now inhale, drop your belly towards the mat and try to gaze up. This is called as cow pose, Bittilasana. Exhale, push your hands into the mat and pull your chin towards the chest. This is your cat pose, Marjari Asana. Few more rounds. Inhale, cow pose. So notice that arch in your spine. Exhale, hollow your belly, pull your chin towards you. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to neutral table shape. Now shift your hands forward. Send your knees behind and you come on all the way down to the belly. Now hand stays underneath your shoulders. Release the tops of your feet into the mat. Keep your elbows really close to you and push the tops of your feet into the mat to lift your shoulders, your first few rib cages. This is called as baby cobra. Gaze stays towards the mat. Exhale, come on down. We will do this 2 more times. Inhale. Once more. Inhale. This time, maybe float the palms off the mat. Lift them up if you can. Exhale, come on down. Now, hands outside the mat, coming onto the tips of your fingers. Push the tips of your fingers into the earth and slowly lift up. This is called a spider cobra. Exhale, come on down. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hands underneath your shoulders, push your hands into the mat. We will now transition into a downward facing dog. So your hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip width apart, and your body is in an inverted V shape. If this is too much, you can release your knees to the mat and stay in a table pose. Otherwise, challenge yourself. Find your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Play around with the positioning of your feet, bring them closer, wider, see what feels good in your body. We won't be here too long. We'll be here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly release your knees wide. Toes touch behind you. Send your sitting bones towards your heels, and here you can use pillows underneath your forehead or pillows underneath your hips if you need to. Otherwise, if you can, send your forehead all the way to the mat to find your child's pose, Balasana. It's a beautiful pose. It's very relaxing. It's a calming, a grounding down pose. Anytime you feel stress, anxious or nervous, it's a beautiful pose to get into. Very slowly, lift up your forehead just a little bit and crawl your hands all the way to your left, and then rest your forehead back to the mat to enjoy a side stretch on the right side of your body. Very slowly take your time, lift up, transition to the right side. So crawl your hands all the way to your right, and then again rest your forehead back towards the mat, and this time enjoy a stretch on the left side of your body. Very, very slowly rise up, lift up, keep your knees wide, and take big wide movement with your hips, stimulating that blood flow. One more round, gaze towards the mat, and then reverse the direction. Center. Shift your hands forward, draw your knees a little closer, tuck your toes, and again send your hips towards the ceiling to find your downward facing dog. One more time. Again, make sure you're spreading your fingers wide, your hands are shoulder width apart. Let your head hang heavy. We'll be here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very, very slowly release your knees back to the mat. Come on all the way down to the mat. Hand stays underneath your shoulders. Push the tops of your feet into the mat and lift your shoulders. Going into that baby cobra pose again. Again, option to hold, lift up that hands off the mat. Exhale, come on down. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Now, if you don't have any issues with your wrists, then bring your hands close to your waist. Push your hands into the mat and rise up. Make sure your shoulders are in line with your wrists and draw your heart forward. High cobra, again completely optional, only if you have no issues with your wrists. And then exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips to the ceiling to come back into that downward facing dog. Pausing here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very, very slowly release your knees back to the mat. Now, right hand stays on the mat. Draw your left arm towards the ceiling. Open up your chest, your shoulders. Exhale, left hand back to the mat. We will do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. And this time, exhale, left arm underneath your right armpit. Draw your knees wide and rest on your left ear or left cheek to enjoy or thread the needle. You can extend your right arm away from you. Take your time, very slowly rise back up. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. So extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Open up. Exhale, right hand back to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. And this time, exhale, right arm underneath your left armpit, resting on your right ear or your cheek. Left arm can extend. This is called as thread the needle pose. Pausing here for just a few breaths. Take your time, very, very slowly unwind out of this pose. Bring your knees closer, sitting bones towards your heels, hips to the side, and draw your feet in front of you. You're going to go for a seated forward fold pose. So bend your knees as much as you need to. You can hold on to your shins, your ankles, or perhaps your outside edges of your feet. And again, you can access whatever is available to you. We won't be here too long. We'll be here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly rise back up. We are gonna get on the mat. So slowly and carefully come on all the way down to the mat. Draw your knees closer towards you and rock from side to side. We will now transition into a figure 4 pose, which means you bring your left foot to the mat and you draw your right shin on your left thigh. Pausing here for just a few breaths. You can stay right here, or you can use your right hand to push your right knee away. 3, 2, and 1. And take your time. Very slowly unwind. One more time. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And we'll take that figure 4 on the other side. So right foot on the mat. Left shin on your right thigh. Stay right here, or use your left hand to push your left knee away. Pausing here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly unwind out of this pose, and again hug your knees into your chest to give yourself one last squeeze, perhaps a rock from side to side, and then find your final resting pose, corpse pose savasana. Extending your body, extending your arms, extending your legs, perhaps closing your eyes or soft gaze to the ceiling, and just taking a few moments here to rest and reset. Feel ready, ripple small, gentle movements to wake up your body slowly, perhaps circling your wrists, your ankles. If you like, going for a full body stretch, extending your arms behind you, your toes away from you. Inhale, and open mouth exhale. Bend your knees and roll onto a fetal position, onto your favorite side, resting on your bicep, and just pausing here for just a moment. A fetal position signifies a new beginning. And then push the other hand into the mat. Slowly rise up. Seated position, perhaps hands to the heart center, chin towards the chest, and just taking a moment here. Hope you've enjoyed this practice. Be sure to practice Ahimsa, which means kindness and compassion towards yourself on and off your yoga mat. Let me know how it went in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, it always means a lot to get a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Until we meet again, from my heart to yours, namaste.